Good morning, everybody. Sir Markadu here. Today we're going to have a great broadcast. We're going to talk about a lot of different little things about youth, the product lines, and all that. But what's going to be even greater is I'm going to teach you how to make lotions, scented lotions, and also I'm going to teach you, not today, but it's the same application. The same application for the bath and shower gel, okay? But also I'm going to show you how to take black soap and how to sell it and how to manipulate it so you can make liquid black soap. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. Without further ado, if you have any youth in the household, wake them up, because this products that I'm talking about is really going to wake them up. You ask any youth, any of them, what do they think about on a daily basis? Now you're not going to get them all. You know, you get some of them that that's lazy days ago, or maybe even lazy, you know. But to wake a child up from being lazy is a task, but it's a task worthwhile. You gotta get your children more motivated and involved. Now my 14-year-old that's sitting over here right now, laid back, getting ready to snore a little bit, you know, that's the way he is. But sooner or later, he's going to realize he needs money. And that's why most of my operations is around the 18-year-old, 17-year-old, because, you know, when they're young like that, you still make them do things, and you invite them into things, because my 14-year-old is one of the most prolific flyer distributors at his age. There's not too many people can match him blow for blow when it comes to passing on flyers. When we're out in the streets and we're in venues, he's prolific. Okay, so I'm not taking nothing away from him. Right now, at a young age, most 13, 12, 13, you know, they really don't see the value of having money, because they're really leaning on you, and they'll ask you for money all the time. But when you make them earn it, they realize, and you got to give up the cash sometimes. You can't just hold back. Don't be too harsh on the kid. You got to be able to give them what their needs are. But their wants is where you really get them. You really see if they really want to work. Do they really want that, what they're asking for? Because if they really want it, they'll earn it, right? Now, I'm going to open up the lines. I'm not going to teach this side of it until near the end of the show, maybe the last 15 minutes, because we got to talk to you all. I want to brush up on some of the things that we talked about this week. I'm going to open up the lines, and anybody want to talk about some of the stuff that we talked about this week? It was just awesome. It was just awesome to be able to talk about local marketing, how to hit it. So you gotta go back to your archives and watch those broadcasts. Even on everything that we do now, we post immediately as quick as we can to YouTube. So make sure you share some of this information. We have family and friends around the United States, even around the globe, but the United States, that can use information to help them grow. I call it news you can use, okay? So be mindful that, you know, that's one of the greatest gifts known to man is sharing. The more we share, the more we care. And I believe that with everything I have. You know, I said it in a couple of those broadcasts this week, that it's always better to give than receive. And we're not talking about money. So if you want to call in, the lines are open, 404-286-6700. That's 404-286-6700. One of my partners, one of my associates down in Louisiana, Mr. Keith Gatlin. Now, Keith always reminds me that the things that I say and the things that I do is rare. And he says nobody's doing it like I'm doing it. But I hope that I got some copycats out here, because everything that I do and everything that I say is for the youth. And I'm talking about youth all the way up to 30 years old. There are so many of our children that need money. They need to know about grassroots economics. You know, I'm doing a series. It's going to be a long series where I'm going to start interviewing my business associates around the globe. Everybody's going to do it like for 15 minutes. And the cost is going to be nominal, but it's going to be awesome to be able to reach out into the global experience, to be able to interview somebody from Seattle, Washington that has, pain relief. And they're buying the products from us. Those are the people, it doesn't even matter, but the product line. I'm getting ready to interview insurance agents. I'm getting ready to interview barbers and lawyers. And they're going to be on this show in the mornings, early morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then it may get so good that I have to do it again in the afternoon. But these interviews are going to be so informative. They're going to be so incredible that you're going to realize how easy it is for us to network and get together. There was a book, or they did a movie on it too, I think, Will Smith or somebody. And it was like 6 degrees, something like that, 6 degrees removed. And most people are 6 degrees away from the president. That person, you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that can get you what you need. And what I want to let you realize that we are really actually, in most cases, 1 degree away from meeting the person that's going to change our life forever. And baby, when you make that connection, that's why we're going to start doing this series of interviews every morning, so that people can realize now that they can tune in and find resources that they need. Just like Trudy. Now, everybody that listens to this broadcast, or ever get the recording of this broadcast, is going to realize that Trudy Prather is now 1 degree away from who you are getting to you. Oh, you let 1 call? That's all. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Judy's number, and I'm going to show you. Here we go. That's Trudy. I always mess her name up something. It's Trudy Prather. Here we go. If you need some artwork done, if you need a website done, let me tell you something. I'm no different than you. I'm not knocking the industry, the graphic artist industry. I am slapping y'all around a little bit. It is very difficult to find a graphic artist that's going to be on call to be able to take care of your needs. They flake off too fast for me. And then they want to charge all. You got to make money, but it's like it's not personable enough. With Trudy, it's very personal. You can talk to her about your needs, what you want. She'll walk you through it. She'll tell you your costs. She's not trying to break your bank. And Trudy Prather, her number is 678-651-7626. That's 678-651-7626. I'm going to say her number a couple more times during the show. And I'm going to say it one more time. Go ahead, take it down now. Trudy Prather, Prather. And give her a call at 678-651-7626. And you know, I have people that really want a different label. They want a different style. They want to have a logo. You know, logos can cost you $500, some companies. You know? I don't even know where her price, I know they're not expensive, but if you don't have a logo, I can't, you know, to spend anywhere from $50 to $100 on her helping create you a logo is like insane. It's insane. You know, to be able to call somebody and say, Trudy, I'm so-and-so, can I email you something or text you something so that I can better my lifestyle? Okay, you put all this. Put right there, man. Yep, you put it all over there. And I'm, you know, it's like, I know I'm pumping her up, but why not? If I have what do you do for a living?
Retired truck driver.
So I need a truck driver. I said, okay, I need a truck driver, somebody that can really move stuff for me. I want to be able to know, wouldn't it be nice to know that somebody, your phone gonna ring and say, hey, I got business going on, right? So if you need a plumber or electrician, isn't it better that you know the source in which it's come from is going to be a good source? You know it's upright, they bonded, they insured. You know that you're going to get the professionalism that you need. And that's very, very important. The lines are open at 404-286-6700. I meant to call my partner, Patrick Julian, because that's a tiger boy. That dude up there, hey, come on in, young man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Great to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
That's your son.
Uh-huh.
How you doing, handsome? What's your name?
Good. Juwan.
Jawan?
Uh-huh.
I met you, didn't I?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Just got one of those faces there, everybody. And people are coming in. Thank God this is a broadcast and not a show. Right? So that way we can get to do the things that we need to do. We can say the things that we need to say. That we're not interfering with. I'm not the Steve Harvey show. I don't have a format, you know? My format is to serve, and that's it for me, right? I want to get back to our youth. And I'm going to, matter of fact, I have a young man right here, right now. You mind, Joanne, if I ask you a couple of questions? You're not on the air. They can't see you or nothing.
I know.
Let me ask you something. What are the top, hey, come on in, T. What's your top, hey, princess. How's the sister doing? Go get you a seat.
We sit right here.
Yeah, she'll sit back there. And I'm going to ask you something, Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Check this out. There's some more chairs right there we can adjust. Yeah, you use those chairs. Yeah, let the old man sit back there. Now, Trudy, I want Trudy over here when she's ready.
I'll be right beside you.
Okay. Make sure there's no paperwork where she can spill anything. This is awesome, folks. Here come the peoples. This is what I try to tell you. Get your kids out of bed. I don't care what they get them from in front of that. What's that like? Get them from inside in front of that TV and get them on this broadcast. This is a very, very important question that I believe that we need to ask our children at all times. I mean, now let's start a trend. What is the top 3 things that you think about every day? Go, take your time. Now, what's the first thing you think about? Not about getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. Not that type of thing. What are your 3 top concerns in your life?
Oh, concern-wise, that would be my parents.
Okay. What moves you? What do you want? Go ahead, parents is great to be number. Go ahead.
I'm concerned with my parents. Also, basketball. If we're going personal-wise, basketball and school.
School. Is money in there anywhere, fit in between there anywhere? Do you think about money?
I can get money, yeah.
Yeah, you think about money too, right? Why do you think about money?
Like, money rules the world. You gotta get it if you're trying to survive.
Right. And see, that's the deal. That we believe that money really rules the world. But God really rules the world. Money just happens to be something that's a need, a want, and a desire. And there's nothing wrong with desiring money. But do you ever think about money on a daily basis?
Yes, I do.
Does at times, does it fit in there enough? Does it first? Do you think about money sometimes when you say, man, I wish I had some money to do certain things that you want to do?
Yeah.
Now that you think about money every day, how are you going to get it?
You gotta work for it.
But how you getting it? If you think about it every day, you want it, you want to get money, you know, how you getting it? How are you getting it?
See, that's my favorite.
Right. Yeah, that's good. You
getting it?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, if everyone understands that ever since we were children, we always wanted some money, but I always ask is, what are you going to do to get it? And most times, the kid don't have a clue. And in most cases, when they don't really have a father figure, most likely they're going to say they're ready to steal it. They're ready to rob, they're ready to sell drugs or something. Because they really get to a point where their financial needs are really stronger than, than anything. Right? Because they're not getting enough of it from that single parent, or they might not be getting enough for the 2 parents. Right? So kids that have needs, wants, and desires, they have this uncanny thought process to say, I'm going to get it by any means necessary. Okay? So, now what we have to do as adults is to begin to put our youth in a position. Do me a favor, son. See that mouse right there? You just move the mouse right there, the red one. Just move it. Yeah, just move it a little bit. There we go. So, understand as well. And Keith, if you're on, Keith Gatlin, chime in if you can. Because we got some situation. Even if Clifford, if you're on, chime in. I was talking to, and I said this many shows, many broadcasts, had 2 youth in there, and I asked both those youth about what do they think about? If they happen to say money first, right? And I said, well, now you do that every day. How are you going to get it? They just blatantly said they were going to stop robbing people and start slinging drugs. Now, I mean, it didn't shock me because I come from that kind of lifestyle. My brother was a career criminal, and he would come in with money all the time, and I know where he got it because he doesn't work. No, I know he's either selling, robbed some people, and I knew he went to jail all the time for different things, so I know what that was all about. So to be able to have some kids sit in front of me and tell me that, it wasn't shocking because I already know the answer to that. But the deal is, I said, dude, if I could show you a way to make some money, would you do it? Would you do you, and I asked a series of questions, I said, do you really want to steal for people? Do you really want to hurt people? Now, I went through this, I'm going to see if I can get Damon on. He likes to sleep. I found out. Like most teenagers and that really don't have a lot of active things going on in life. And, but to have, one of my partners, associates down in Baton Rouge, Clip. Hey, David.
What's up?
Man, I just said something negative about you. I said he likes to sleep. He probably sleeping. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you call in to the, we're on the air right now. Can you call in? You know the number to the warehouse?
No.
Can you remember these numbers, or you have a pen right there?
I'm gonna write it down.
Okay, it's 4. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Now, one of my associates down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, called me yesterday. He was really, because I'm his mentor.
I am not ready.
Okay, 404 286 6700.
6700.
All right, call in. Call in, okay? All right. He's all, man, my mother, my kids acting up, and he's been out of school for over a year, and they want to put him in a private school that costs my man would be $400 a month.
Wow.
Well, if the kid ain't going to school now, what you think he want to go? He still don't want to go to school. That ain't the answer. Hold on. Calling you on the air. Hey, David.
Yeah.
David, I want you to say hi to our listening audience.
Do what?
Say hi to everybody. Good morning. Say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
All right. Damon, you was in you and Paul came over here one Saturday, about a month ago, right?
Yeah.
And I asked you, what do you think about every day? And what did you tell us?
Money.
Money. And I said, well, since you think about this money every day, how are you going to get it? What did you tell me?
Jug and rob.
Say it a little louder.
I said jug and rob.
Jig and rob. So jig means to sell dope, right?
Jig and rob.
Yeah.
Okay? And I asked you a question. I said, if I could show you how to make as little as $200 to $300 a week, I said, would you do it? What'd you tell me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, so I started to explain to you the different ways I can show you how to put money in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
So we were waiting for your display. I'm working real hard. He was working on his artwork and all that, and we just couldn't get out. I had to pull it out of him, right? So
Yeah. Nah, kind of Paul did that.
Paul, right? So that's right. Blame your boy. Throw him under the bus. There you go. That's all right. And but I gave you. I blessed you with some samples, correct?
Yes.
And you did what I asked you to do, was spray it around, introduce the product to people. And what did you make any money?
Yeah, I got $50.
You made $50. You don't even have the product yet, huh?
Yep.
So now, once he get his product, right? Once he get his product, what do you think he's gonna be excited? Do you think he's gonna be more excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be more than $50.
Right, because you know what you can do. We know that I gave you some advice about going into the clothing store that you buy products from, the barber shop, right? That they take your money every week or so. That these barber shops is really a haven for the youth, the people that are going to sell, the kids that are going to sell, especially the boys and the girls in the beauty salons, because these barber shops and beauty salon owners is going to take them under their wing and let them go ahead and make them some money, right, to keep them off the street, right? It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. As a matter of fact, David, what I want to do with you is eventually just bring you out here on a Saturday, and you go ahead and set up out here in the front and pull as many people as you want into the parking lot and make as much money as you want. How you think? What do you think about that?
That would be good.
That would be great, right? Because once I know that I'm teaching them here, that I know that he'll be, his mindset will be set. So when he take it out a little further, he's doing vending, he's set, right? Now, what do you think about school, going back to school? Because I knew you got in a little trouble. You back in school yet?
Yeah, I'm back in school.
Are you excited about school?
No, I'm trying to get out.
Right. See, that doesn't drive it.
This is very honest.
Right, and this is the deal. We don't ask our children the right questions, right? So what does motivate you if school doesn't?
College.
College. So he ready to get out of high school and get into college. But now watch when the money starts happening. He's really going to be excited. Why? Because when he goes off to college, he still got customers. He understands the art of sales, the art of, economics, and how to take care of himself, right? That's very important. Who's your mentor these days?
Sir Markadu.
There it is. So I took one. We take our kids that are, not the bad kids, any kid, because it only takes a second for them to be, they're gone. And there's something that we can do for our kids. So what the deal is, I'm teaching him and teaching Paul to teach other kids, youth, how to do that thing. So now he is going to be a recipient for me to go back into the high schools one day and mentor other kids and teach. That's how you do it. So how else do you do it?
Start with one.
You got to do it. We got to do it as a nation of people. I don't care if you're black, white, or Puerto Rican, Spanish. I don't care what you are. Russian, Chinese, they all youth are youth. And they all have the same issues. I just happen to be a black man. So I'm more Afrocentric. You can give me any kid, I'll turn any kid around. But I'm just happen to live in the hood. Who am I going to gravitate towards? I'm going to be pro-black. I'm not anti-white. It's just I'm pro-black. I live here. The kids in my hood are getting in trouble. But I know for a fact that once the men come on, there's all kinds of little men programs out there, right? Dad's on duty and all that, And that's all good, right? But what's great is to be able to teach them economics, excuse me, and give them products and services that they can win. We gotta show. If I can show you how to make a little $200-300, Jay, a week, would you be interested in that?
Yeah.
It's your money. You still need guidance, right? How old are you, son?
16.
To be able to be 16 years old and have your own money.
That feel good.
It'll feel great, man, to be able to say, no, it's all right, boy, I don't need your money right now. I got money. And he gonna love that, ain't he?
Yeah.
Right? See, now he can take the money that he normally feeds you and put it into his college fund. While he's putting money into his college fund as well. So you put $100 in there a week in his college fund, he matches his $100 a week in his college fund. That makes sense to me.
And just to add to that, I remember when I was his age or even younger, when I was getting out of high school, getting ready to go into college, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do as well. I took a year off.
Welcome to the club.
But it's smart to at least, know what you want to do, because if you go and you don't know what you want to do, you end up losing and wasting a lot of money. And having your parent behind you is important. Just trying to do it yourself, it's so much pressure doing it on your own. My mom, she was there with me, I remember, and she paid money for me to go to college, and that's what made me.
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God having her behind my back. So it's good to have your
to have somebody on your side
and
behind you, even out in front of you, that help you with your lifestyle.
Yeah.
The deal is this. You youth out here in America today, it's your responsibility to help your brothers and sisters. It's your responsibility. Most adults can't help their kids like you all can. You all are our future. Then if you're our future, that means you're our future leaders. You're our future business guys, doctors, lawyers, professors. So we need y'all's head screwed on right. But we need you to teach at 17, 16, 17 years old. Hey, David, hey, Jay, what would it be like? Because this is exactly what's going to happen to you. I'm going to teach you all how to be master distributors. So that means you're going to be recruiting other youth to sell your products. How does that sound?
That sounds very good.
Sounds good.
You're going to have an army of kids that are relying on you to have the products so they can go out and sell the product. So now that your crew is making money, you're making money, now you got a posse of people not to go out and do crime and kill people and steal, but you got a posse of people, man, all your boys are making money, all your homegirls are making money at the same time. How's that sound? That's an awesome deal right there.
You sound rich.
That's right.
But
It's going to happen. Go ahead.
You gotta stay in the attitude of that, though. You have
Attitude of
people
gratitude.
Who's around you that's uplifting you. You can't be around friends who's gonna,
tear you down,
negatively
pull
tear
you
you
down.
If not, you're not gonna make it.
But I will say this. I'm glad you said that. Because guess what? Those people never go away. There's going to be people that's going to be negative. But you got so many positive people around you, they don't even, it's like a fly of a gnat. You just kind of, you ain't going to try to hurt them and say, you don't get out of here, I'm going to have to squash you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See? So that's the deal, is that negative people can always be around. We can save a whole nation, a bunch of children. We still going to have rotten kids? You think all the rotten kids are going to go away? No, the jails are still going to be filled. This is why I tell drug dealers, I said, why don't you leave some of them good kids alone? Because you're going to get enough bad kids to sell drugs to.
Yeah.
Just let them go by. Then you see them with the basketball. Yeah, why call them, hey kid, come on man, hey man, you want to make some money? All drug dealers do is do what? They recruit. They recruit just like you should be recruiting. You should be recruiting kids that can do good and make money. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Imagine when you get the formula, you understand the formula, which ain't nothing. It ain't that much. I mean, you learn a couple of things and you're off and running. It ain't like you got to take it, And yeah, right? You don't need a degree. You don't got to go to a college just to learn what I'm teaching. What I teach, you already know already. You already got it in your mind. To say, okay, show me how to get rich. 16, yeah, shake that for me. At 16 years old, there ain't no age limit on how much money you should make. If you were making $1,000 a day, what's wrong with that? Nothing. Just because you're 16, 17 years old, what is a law? They got laws against kids that can make that kind of money?
Nope.
Making cash money has no age limit. Period.
Make your money like the Migos.
And listen,
The Migos work hard.
Let me ask you. You were up in a community full of Mexicans and Spanish people, right? Right? You in Gwinnett County, right?
Yeah.
In that school, there are so many Mexicans in that school, right?
No, I go to the ghetto when they go there.
Say that again.
What's the ghetto one?
Oh, the ghetto Spanish kids up to. Where do the elite Mexicans go? But see, the deal, what I'm trying to tell you is, it doesn't matter who they are. The art of economics is you want to sell to the masses, not the classes. This is what I teach.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. What your deal is your brand, how you market it, and it's just mass distribution. The only color that has great significance is green. And once you understand the color of green and what green does, not what brown could do for you, is what green could do for you. Right?
Yeah.
So once you have that mindset, that mind shifts, and it shifts, and it says, okay, I'm in control of my destiny now. I have not only the thoughts, the new thoughts in my life, I can apply them. That's where the power is in the mind. Because once you develop the mindset that says that I am rich, I do have the ability to change other people's lives. If I can change other people's lives, I can change the world. Because that's what it's set up for. What difference are you going to make in the world? See, I knew that one day I was going to get a chance and I was going to change the world. I knew it. It's something that I knew. And a lot of times your world is the world that you live in. Right. Your friends, your associates. How can I change the world that I live in first? And let me, God, let me be the nucleus. Let me be the one that set my other friends and families free, right? There's one thing you got to understand, is that when you're teaching the youth, somehow you got to ink, I was going to say pencil, but it's ink the parents in a little bit. Because if you knew, no, let me put it another way. If you didn't know what Jay was into, your concerns will go up. You say, where you getting this money from? Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. But if you knew what he was doing, you said, go get him, Tiger. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. You give him your blessings. Yes. Right? So make sure, as you are training these other youth, you say, listen, your parents, what's going on with your parents? We gotta educate them on what's going on. You ain't gotta tell them everything. And God knows he ain't got. You're never gonna know how much money he makes. At some point, you're never gonna know. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be making his own money. You can't count that money, mm-hmm. and you don't want them to count it. Mm-hmm. You don't want your parents to know every nickel and dime you got. I was making more money than my mother at the age of 13. Mm-hmm. And if I told her that then, mm-hmm. what do you think would have happened to me? Mm-hmm. Well, not me, but my money. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, Damon, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Now, we're going to have to square you up today. You got to get that display. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it.
Okay, so Mark has the artwork now?
Yeah, he told me he should have some by Friday, so he should have it now. Okay, we're going to make sure. We got Trudy in the building. We're going to go ahead and work it out. Mm-hmm. Let's get this young man going. Let's get it something simple and easy. And Trudy's going to call you after the broadcast, and she's going to assist you, okay? Now, you stay handed. Stay close to the phone now, because we want to knock you out this morning. That's it. By the time noon hits, you'll have your own company, lock, stock, and barrel, baby. You hear me? Hey.
Okay, we'll be talking to you a little after 10.
Hey.
Okay, my friend. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
You too.
Thank you, beloved.
Bye.
Great, right? Mm-hmm. This is what we're going to do. We're getting ready to start making some product here. Okay? Let's get busy. Here we go. Scented lotion. Very simple. In front of your customer, you say, we make it fresh. We make it right on the spot, unless they order it, and then you have to make it. But to show somebody that they're getting their product fresh, is a phenomenon all by itself. There's two types of bottles that we sell here, really. But when these are gone, they're gone. Also have the green. There's some green bottles we're selling. This is an 8-ounce bottle, right? Check the move. We're gonna, this bottle, and this bottle, but this you do, if you just like the bottle, once it's gone, it's gone. Then you can gravitate back to this bottle. This is called a Boston Round. It's also called a Cosmo Round. Okay? You got that? Boston Round. So when you call, you order your bottles, it's Boston Round. When you go online, it says Boston Round. Okay? Now this is the 8-ounce natural. This 8-ounce natural is really for the street. We out street vending. Okay? This is for the barbershops, beauty salons, you know, upper tier. You want to really make a mark, impression. You want to make a real impression. Understand this, it really doesn't matter, but because what is it that the customer really want? They want what's inside. They want that prize inside. They want to be able to smell it and say, hey, that's what I wanted. You can put it in a cup and they're going to want it as long as they get it. So that's another thing. You can also use jars because some women like cream. They don't like to do this. Trust me, I know. They don't like that. They want to cream it out. Okay, just remember that, okay? We have 8-ounce jars too as well. Now, let's get this puppy started. You got your bottle. This your roll on. The cameraman ain't here, but it don't matter. We all right. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna fill this up halfway. Nah, we're gone now. Half of a roll on. You're doing it right in front of the customer now. There's going to be a label on this bottle so that you can recycle these bottles. You don't want to just throw it away when you're done, right? But know this, that if you have roll-ons that's already ready in a pack, and the customer, you know what they want, you take the roll-on in the pack, right? And you take the cover off, the cap, you take the ball housing off, and then you because some people want the bubble bath, the bath and shower gel as well. So they want the whole thing. So now you got a roll-on poured with a label on it. Now you got the other roll-on. You're using half of it you're pouring for the lotion, the other half you're pouring for the bubble bath, right? Bath and shower gel. So we got a half a roll-on. What you want to do is you want to pour it into the bottle, right? And then you're going to want to just, you want to move that all around. You want to kind of coat. You just want to kind of coat the bottle, right? Because you want to kind of, the lotion get in there. If it was dry, it's going to be hard to move it, okay? But now that you got a little coating on it, that lotion's going to move a little quicker, right? So now you got it like that. They're sitting in there, and they're amazed by it. Do me a favor, sis. Can you give me, is that a t-shirt? Yeah, give me a t-shirt. You always want to kind of have a t-shirt around too. So you're out there vending, you know you're going to have your tools, right? All right? So, now, it's ready. Now you pump your lotion in there.
How many squirts?
Oh, you're just going to fill it up?
Just cleaning
No,
up?
I'm going to show you.
Is the t-shirt for cleaning up? Or?
Oh, well, for cleanup too. Because sometimes you'll make a little mess. I'll show you. Tap it a few times. Right? You want to tap it. Get it down in there. Okay? Now. And that's enough right there. Right? It's just like a Pepsi bottle. Right? Or when you buy a soda. You don't want to put it so tight up in the bottle that it can't breathe. Right? So now, you have it. You start shaking. And it's moving now. Right? It's moving. Shake it up. Now, sometimes, depends on your person, the hand, you know, I'll do it like that. A lot of people got hands, they can't do that. It hurts. Right? Right? Yeah, grab that. This is what this is for. But sometimes, it depends on where you're at. I put it on the ground. I use the ground That's my hand, right? Now I tell the customer see it, I get my label, put my label on it, right there in front of them. I knock it down a few taps, especially women. Tap it a few times, see that? Getting that little bubble out of here.
Oh, man.
Honestly.
JJ.
It's wonderful. I'm not just saying that. It really does.
And then what you do, after you let the customer smell it, what you want to do is open and say, let me see your hand. Squeeze a little bit in their hand, because you want to get that whole experience right there. And you always want to start with the lotion first, before you go to the bath and shower gel. Because you want to be able to give them that experience while you're making the gel. That gives them something to do. So go ahead, especially if it's summertime, so go ahead and put some on your arm. And, you know, and they'll start, oh man, that is nice.
It's not overly excessive. You can tell it's not a lot of alcohol.
Right.
It's good for your skin.
Women know, man. This is a quick, easy sip. And you know, they'll buy that. They'll buy that from anywhere from $10 to $15. Just like that, because it's made. Say these are $15 each, but 2 for $25.
Yeah.
You get the oil with it, it's $30 for the set.
And you have your labels on there, and it's official.
You can put it in a gift bag. You might have some cellophane wrap or whatever, that little clear wrap. Bring that wrap up, tie it off, put a bow on it. Say that's $35 because you put the little, like we have gift bags with a string on it. Say with the bag, it's $35. Without the bag, it's $30. And you done made your sale right there in real time, right in front of the customer. Yes.
What is the profit margin on that?
Well, to make it, you got to do your numbers, but this will probably be about $3 to $4. $3 to $4 to make.
And you can sell it back for 10 to 15.
Yeah.
So profit is anywhere from.
There you go.
What, 7.
A gallon jug like this,
12.
because this is it's 8 pounds in a gallon, right? So that's 16. But it's not going to make 16.
No.
It's going to make probably anywhere between 12 and, because it's dense, it's lotion. It's make 12 to maybe 12 to 13. But do the math. You're talking about the 12 or 13. Let's say $10. You did $10. You did $13. That's $130. Minus your lotion, minus your bottles. So you might have made $80 off of this. $90 per day.
Yeah.
That's crazy. For a kid on the street making profits like that, if you sold out in a day, you sold out $90 plus, you know, the other stuff that you're selling, right? The oils and the burning oils, they're going to go crazy. They're going to go crazy over your burning oils. You let a kid walk in with their little display, and they want that oil, and then you put the burner with it. You put the burner with it. What do you think? They're going to buy this for $5. They're going to buy this from anywhere from 10 to 15. Their mom. Right? That's good. It's on. You teaching the youth in the high schools, the colleges, church groups. You calling, you recruiting, you asking for the pastor. You said, listen, I want to show you a way that we can teach your children how to deal with economics and how to pay their tithes and offering. You tell me what pastor, a selfish pastor, that's the one that ain't going to do it.
Selfish, he wants them to pay their offering, so.
Yeah. Yes.
My question is about the not the lotion, but the
Hold that thought. Hold that thought, please. Caller, you on the air?
Sir, what's going on, brother?
Trying to keep up with you. Who's this, Roosevelt?
Jamil.
Jamil! The real deal Jamil. What's going on, man?
You got it, brother, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Are you listening to the broadcast?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So what do you think?
Oh, man, in the field.
What do you think about what we're teaching this morning?
Oh, man, it's awesome. You got to recruit. That's what I'm doing now.
Good.
Are you over there by the college?
We went to the college last week. I got to follow up with a few applicants and resumes next week. We got to actually hit another college next week as well, next Thursday.
The college campuses is going to be a hotbed. That's where our future distributors are at. A future.
Yeah, we getting a real good response too, man. Real good response.
And guess what, Jamil? I'm teaching. Watch this. I'm gonna make sure all the kids that come in under my tutelage, they all have their own business cards. So when they go out, they just spray their business cards. Excuse me, can I get your opinion on this fragrance, please? Mm-hmm. You know, women, they're gonna say, yeah. Mm-hmm. They're gonna say, oh man, how much is that? They got the card in their hand, they got the smell in their nose, and they're ready to go.
That's right.
You've been spraying the card. You've been teaching your street team how to spray the cards, the business cards.
Yeah, we've been spraying the flyers. Now I'm getting some new flyers in. That's a little more absorbent than the ones that we got. Because the ones we got are double-matted, double-sided.
Yes.
But I've been giving them my business cards to spray, while they out.
And so, how has sales increased?
It has. Matter of fact, that order that I did with you, man, is almost gone already.
Thank you, Jesus. And alhamdulillah.
So it's real in the field.
Yeah, I like that.
Up to date.
It's real in the field, huh?
Yeah, man, we getting it in big time. And I finished the order that we already had put together, and then the order that I had did with you, man, we busting it out, man. This is a big weekend, and it's cold out here, man. We out here getting it in, and it's cold.
Wow. This is what I want from you, Jamil. I want you to tell us your own words before we hang up, because I got to show them about the black soap. What is it that you want to share with our listeners that's going to help the youth?
Give them something to shoot for. Give them, aspirations, man, and really be honest with them. That's the biggest key. And if you be honest with them and you're straightforward with them and really help them understand business and educate them correctly, man, it's going to come back to you tenfold. The youth are an investment, so, it's something that you got to nurture and look after and put time into, man, to get the return.
Amen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to do that next order with you.
Oh, yeah, man. We're going to do it real soon, brother. Please.
Praise God. And I'll talk to you soon, my brother.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Man.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, thanks, well.
All right.
That's wonderful.
It's awesome. Because it works. It doesn't matter where you live at. The system's still the same. What did you want to ask?
I wanted to ask you about the, I think it's the perfume. Now, does that come in an assorted?
Yeah, okay. He's asked, do you mean like this here?
Yes, sir. Does that come assorted or is that just one?
This is just one pack. This is a bundle, right? You get there's 6 roll-ons in a pack. And then you got to get 5 packs to make a bundle. If you're local, because I'm looking for massive distributors. Now, this price may not be the same forever. That's only $1 per roll-on. That's 30 for 30. You ain't going to get that nowhere. These sell for, I don't care where you go, these sell for $5. Okay?
I was talking about the fragrance.
The fragrance only comes 6, the same design in each pack. That's the way it goes.
Does he have multiple flavors?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has more than one different flavor. He's asking if you have different kind of flavors for the roll-on. But yeah, there's multiple oil flavors that you can use to change the smell of your lotion, right?
Okay, yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, you just use whatever the customer. This is all customer based. Whatever the customer wants, the customer gets. You just gotta say what's your favorite fragrance, and that's it.
Or they can log online and see all the fragrance that you have on heavenlybody.com.
So, but if you don't have a website, you gotta ask the customer what they want. Now, you may not have what they want. You say, if I can get you something close, maybe you gotta let them smell a few of them. They say, oh, I like that one. And that's how it works. Now, we only got short time, so this is where I'm going. All right? Matter of fact, I can save this for next week. I know you want to know about this black soap. Very simple.
It's good.
The best way to do the black soap, you can use one brick. This is a 1 pound bricks, right? This is what I recommend. You get you a pitcher, a big pitcher, and you drop both of these into the pitcher. Then you fill that pitcher up with water. The soap is going to dissolve within 24 to 48, maybe 72 hours. But it'll be less than that because sometimes you just chop at it. You just chop at it. While it's in there, you put the spoon, you stir it up, chop.
Right.
Chop it, it'll break itself down. Then you got to... Now, this is made in the ground over in Africa. So it has natural exfoliants in it. So that means the dirt acts as exfoliant. Scrub is a scrub. So that means when you use it, you do not want to scrub. You don't want to put it on your face and You want to make it, see, because I didn't know that when I first started, and I was wondering why I was irritated. My jewels, my family jewels. And I finally asked the guy that was selling. I said, "Man, things ain't happening." He said, "You can't be rubbing that stuff. That stuff is like sandpaper." So I was in trouble. I mean, I was doing it for months. But he said it's like sandpaper. You can't do that. You gotta. Women will tell you when you're doing your face with scrubs, you just circle them softly. You just kind of, because it's getting the dead skin cells, and it's cleaning you real good. This soap is so good that it will clean your hair, squeaky clean. Wow. Instead of using shampoo, use this. You'll see it don't take much of it. And I mean, you do like this with your hand, you can, your hair squeaky clean. The deal is, you can sell something that's like this because people know how to use it. Right? But the deal is, if you want to make liquid gold, liquid black soap. See, now if you want to make it, this is like a 10, 15 pounder. You have to get bigger pots. You may chop it down, and then you might have a pot like this. But then you want to make sure, see the pitcher thing, there's different types of quarts of pitchers. There's a 32 quart, you can get like a 64 quart, and there's a big one. Drop a couple of these bombs in there. And now it's easy to pour into the bottles. You have a funnel. Put the funnel and you pour into your bottles, 8-ounce bottles. And the 8-ounce bottles sell like $10 retail. You might have $2 into it. See, because when you pour the water in there, it's going to stretch it.
Oh, yeah.
See? And that's what you want because it's so soapy, right?
It is very soapy.
Very soapy.
Small little tiny piece, and I'm telling you, it's better than any soap, the Dove or whatever.
And you're absolutely right, but I wanted to give you one more deal. When you buy, let's say you bought something like this, or you chop it. You chop this and forth. This is like $5. When you chop, there's like 4-ounce bars in there. They sell for $5 a 4-ounce bar.
Yeah.
So you got $1.25 in it per day. The 4-ounce sell for $5, right? Right. Do not, ladies and gentlemen, leave this soap in the tub when you're taking a shower. Do not keep it in the water because it will melt. It will melt like wax. It will melt like butter. It will melt like butter. Don't leave it in the tray, the soap dish, and there's soap in that soap dish. It happened to me when I first did it. I was like, "Where's my soap at?"
Me too.
Yeah.
It's running down.
Where's my soap, man? Where's my soap? But I found out that the soap that was in the dish was off the chain. I was like,
that was liquid.
Right. So that's when I started to learn, whoa, this is, and I asked the guy, he said you can make liquid black soap.
Wow.
Okay? So, I'm glad you got the education, and we got less than a minute. I just want to say, thank you for tuning in. I hope this is great advice for you. I hope you can, this is news you can use. And get your youth involved. Let's get these products into your state, into your little city, wherever you are. Ship all over the world. So make sure that you think youth first, okay? Like I said, God bless you and your family. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. God bless you and your families. Have a great day. See you Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Peace. It's on and now. The beat.